Hello, my name is Tesseption, and today I'm doing something kind of unique and kind of original, but also I've done it before. Um, I am making a narration video on a topic that I have been thinking about for a little while, and a lot of this is going to revolve around rambling about stuff and I just want to really speak my mind on this topic. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about how I think the notification bell, encourages sub for sub, and why I think it will be one of the biggest downfalls of YouTube. So I was going to originally start with getting a few examples up of why I think the notification bell is trash, but there's actually a tweet going around right now, and let me pull it up on my phone. It says, "Here's why you don't see videos people use sub2 on YouTube anymore. The purpose of subscribing to somebody is seeing their new videos, but YouTube now chooses who and if might see your videos on occasion," or some stuff like that. I don't 100% agree with that tweet. I think that was taking the concept a little too much, but also like not at the same time. When I first heard that the notification bell was going to be a thing, I really didn't particularly care. I didn't worry too much about my, subscribers and my content. I didn't think that it would affect my content at all as much. But of course, over the years of building up more and more subscribers and developing a small fan base of people who like to listen to me play video games and talk about stupid random stuff, I realized that even though my sub count was going up, my view count was not. And in turn, I was worried that I was getting fake subscribers. Then I realized that, in the notification bell system, people who are new to my channel don't have to watch my content. And that kind of put me off a little bit. I went to go check on a couple of old YouTubers that I used to watch when I was younger, like Joey Graceffa, and Leasebug. And I realized that even though they had millions and millions and millions of subscribers, they didn't have a lot of people watching their content. And then I realized it may not have been because their content became bad, because I watched their stuff and their content, or at least Leasebug's content, has grown with her as a person, and I feel like she would be interesting in today's world as far as, she does makeup shops and hauls and all, the stuff that, beauty gurus do and that kind of thing. I kind of realized that the notification bell and her not always being in my feed, and there was also so many things going on during the time, I just didn't really remember to watch her. Not because I lost interest in her, but because it wasn't there to constantly remind me that she had a new video out. And that's something that I didn't realize was going to be an issue with YouTube. Whenever they first put in the notification bell, they made everybody have occasional notifications, I believe. I know that I was subscribed to a lot of people and I wasn't getting notifications for a long, long time. And I didn't really think of anything. I would just, search their names. Like if I was watching Markiplier, I'd look up Markiplier. But people who I didn't always remember what their names were because I liked their content and I was new to their channel and that kind of stuff, I would subscribe and I would expect to get notifications, and it would, oh yeah, I remember, this person I watched was a really funny video. I never got that. I never got the opportunity to sit down and really watch their content. And because of that, a lot of YouTubers have quit, and this market has become extremely hard to work in and to be involved with. And it's honestly really sad to see these people who were like top dogs all of a sudden basically be eliminated from the game because of one minor adjustment to the system. Now, the retort to a lot of this could be as simple as make sure you have your permanent notifications on. And that's awesome and good and fine, and I've of course made sure to do that for a lot of people now, and I've unsubscribed people who I don't have interest in anymore, and I've just cleared out a lot of stuff and all that good things. But then the issue comes down to how much it promotes sub for sub. It is so easy to just go and subscribe to somebody and not watch any of their content because you don't have to watch it ever. It could literally just be, okay, I subbed and that's it, bye. And I don't think YouTube really considered that to be a big part of this whole thing. There should never ever have been, I don't want notifications. That should not have been a thing. It should have straight up been all the time notifications and occasional. it should never have been, I don't want to ever get notifications from this person. I don't see why that would even be an option. To me, having that option in there, they are aware that they want people to like sub for sub, even though it's 100% against their policy. Now, of course, obviously, they're not going to genuinely promote something like that into your face. But I guess for the future, it just really makes me nervous because I have YouTube friends who are growing like crazy and have a lot of subscribers and are getting really big, but they only have like, let's throw out a random number. I'm not going to say anything super specific, and I'm not going to say names. I don't feel like that's right to call them out, and it would make them feel possibly embarrassed for something like this. Let's say that they have 10,000 subscribers, okay? Because of this stupid notification bell, people can be subscribed to this person's channel, but not have to watch their content, of course, and they can only be getting maybe like 100 views a video. That's happening more often than not for a lot of people. It is so cheap. It's like a cheap tactic of cheating somebody out of something that they wish that they had, or something that they worked hard to get. Like, people put hours and hours and hours of work into videos and content and so many things, and this little bitty, apparently wonderful addition to the YouTube system is killing it. It's making it where small YouTubers don't have the drive. It makes them feel fake and empty, because it is just empty. It's just numbers, and it's not real people, and it really isn't fair. As someone who is not very big and is still growing, I have noticed that even as a small YouTuber and how things work now and how things are promoted, it is a battle to get your subscribers to watch your content. And you would think that it would be super easy, like, you know, whenever someone subscribes, you're going to watch every single video. It's not even slightly correct. Not even slightly true. If your thumbnail isn't perfect, you're not going to get a lot of attention. If the title isn't clickbaity enough, you're not going to get a lot of attention. And that's people who already are you're in their immediate feed. You have to fight for their attention. There's so many other things that you can do with your time. You can play a video game. You can go for a walk. You can go for a hike, is what I was trying to say earlier, not a hike, whatever I said. You can spend time with your family. You can eat food. You can take a nap. You have to prove to this person who is, you know, you're in their immediate feed, that you are better and you are very much worth their time. And like I said, it is already enough of a struggle with trying to gain their attention, much less have a notification bell be like the driving force behind, is this basically just an empty sub? And before anybody says something, it really isn't just me. Like I said, I have at least 1 or 2 big YouTuber friends, or I have seen other small YouTubers who are growing and I watch their content and I don't really talk to them, and it is the same problem. 90,000 subscribers, not saying who this is, and only like 1,000 views per video. It's not fair. It's not, what's the point of being subscribed to somebody? I just don't know if YouTube really knows what it's promoting. And it's not just, you know, the sub for sub and the empty subs and the low small YouTuber morale that's been going around. It's very big, it's very hefty, and it hurts. Okay, well, that was just me being a little ranty there. It's the future of this website that seems to be going in a very strong downward spiral. As a person who is extremely nervous to be on camera, at least especially live, I am considering having to move over to a different service, like Twitch, for instance. That seems to be more of a balanced and fair system than this, because it doesn't promote people based off of an algorithm. And maybe there's something that YouTube can learn from Twitch about how things are promoted. But another thing is, like, Twitch is just, it's not as big as YouTube. There's not as many people on Twitch as on YouTube, and I'm not saying that it's small, But I'm also not saying that people aren't going to casually go to Twitch to watch cat videos. They're not going to casually walk over to Twitch to learn how to cook a freaking pumpkin pie. Twitch is a very specific demographic for people who are like gamers or nerds or something like that. It really doesn't revolve around every interest. I guess I've said my piece on this topic. It's really just, this is a video for me to rant and to voice my concerns while overlaying it with my favorite video game in the whole freaking universe, because I have an obsession and I'm not afraid to admit it. And in conclusion, the notification bell supports and promotes sub4sub very heavily, in my personal opinion. The notification bell in itself is not bad. I just think it needs to be fixed or updated, if you want to use either term. It needs to remove the I never want to see a notification from this person ever again. And if we're, also doing a little bit of a suggestion thing, when somebody unsubscribes, I would like there to be an optional leave feedback of why you subscribe. Don't force anybody to tell me why, they don't like my content anymore. But if somebody wants to leave anonymous feedback, that would be a positive way of doing it, in my opinion. And one last thing before I end the video. I don't think YouTube realizes that it's not the only people to offer this kind of service anymore. Yeah, it is like the main dog, but it doesn't have a monopoly in this market anymore. Dailymotion, even though in my personal opinion it's kind of garbage, it's still there. It's still a thing. And also there is Twitch now. There's other streaming services. Small YouTubers are getting annoyed, or big YouTubers are getting annoyed at YouTube and are making their own service like YouTube. It's just something to really think about in the end, because YouTube is going to be the first of its kind, but maybe the first one to die as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you all have enjoyed. Please tell me your opinions as well. Do you like the notification bell? Do you think it's garbage? Do you think it's the best thing in the universe? I would love to know. Tell me in the comments below. And if you guys want to see more videos like this where I'm ranting about my concerns, or if I'm ranting about things in general, just let me know, and I can probably do something like that. Alright, you guys have officially been accepted. I'll see you guys in the next video. A little sweeter this time.